My name is Demetrio. I am making the soundtrack for CARILLON, choreography by Rico and Ginevra. And the core of the concept, I would say, it's the music box with all the metaphors that can bring inside. So it was quite natural to start from the object itself. That is like a visualization of what also music can be, the way music can be seen. Because working with movement and dramaturgy, often like the question is what comes in a way first, movement or sound, or but at the end is probably the quintessence of sound is actually movement, and you can see it in a way in this mechanism that is quite simple but also like fascinating. And the movement can be seen in the way in these holes are punched in the paper, but also like the way you decide to spin the machine itself. And also you can like play one way and also the opposite, to have a kind of mirrored version of themselves. And this mechanism kind of music-wise and maybe conceptually brings the idea of maybe like what it is to function as opposed to exist as well, which is kind of in this way of living in the let's call it Western world, or anyway modernity. It's a question for sure. And also like punching the holes and seeing the skyscrapers was quite like they looked a bit like windows, and makes you think a bit that each note is maybe an individual. Maybe it's too much metaphoric, but in a way, like none of these, like they're interdependent between each others. These notes, and it's also quite nice because in a way, like they're obstacles, and it feels like the machine would work better without any of these and of these notes. But it's much more interesting and more beautiful to have something that makes sound. And so I will play for you some. This was a test to make something perhaps unsettling, because this music box is very interesting in also for the fact that could be either very soothing and close to the lullaby world, but as soon as you put notes close together and maybe warble a bit the sound, it immediately goes towards even the cliche of horror music, horror movie. You know, it's very interesting because it's between being very dreamlike and lullaby-like, and something really unsettling and actually very horrific. And so yeah. And also for the same kind of reason of machines, we've been recording also a lot of like bare mechanism sound. For example, I like to use tools, but like for music, but without any electricity. And for example, this was used, or like I have also like the actual, somewhere I brought, yeah, like the actual music box, but without any sound. So I brought this just for this, which is important sound of the whole structure. And what else? That's all. And yes.